Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Laxon Montali. In this video, we're going to learn about path in FastAPI, a path or node framework. So what is a path? Okay, before I explain what a path is, if this is your first video with FastAPI, I would encourage you to check my previous video, FastAPI Introduction. You can check the link in the description. Let's hope I remember that. Let's get started. So what is a path? A path is the last part of the URL starting from the first forward slash. For example, let's go to here. So for example, let's say we have a URL example.com/item. Here /item is a path. Let's go to our browser to maybe view a website or something so that you can check what I'm trying to say. Let's open our browser. Okay, let's forget about that. I don't even know why it's there. So anyway, let's go to htmlcolors.com. So this is the main website, and it's the domain name is htmlcolors.com. htmlcolors.com is the main route or the main path or the main endpoint. But in this case, this is the main URL. Like this is the website, so this is the main URL. So let's just say maybe we want to check other pages. Let's just say let's go to Picker. So if we click Picker, you notice that it will append this, the forward slash color dash picker, then forward slash. This is called a path. So as you can see here, when we go back, it will show you different type of information on this page. Then if we click picker, again, it will show you different types of information. So it's pretty much the same thing when it comes to APIs. A path is the main way to separate the contents and the resources. For example, let's say we want to view a website like the one that we are that one from checking. If you type the domain name, so which is htmlcolorcodes.com, in the browser, the first thing you are going to see is the homepage, which in this case it's the one that we are seeing. It's the one that we are seeing. So this is the information on the homepage. This is the information on the homepage, or the content that's on the path, which is the content that you guys are looking at right now. But if you want to view another page, like we were doing with the picker, if you click the picker, you're going to check another page with different types of information. With a different type information, you with the different types of information, like you have seen here, there's a forward slash and the name of the path. So depending on the page you have visited, you will notice that the website will allow you to do different types of operations. If we go to Facebook right now, let's say facebook.com, and if you're not logged in, you'll notice that there'll be different types of information, and sometimes they'll show you a form where you're supposed to fill. You get the point, for you to log in. So all of this is possible because of HTTP methods. The different types of HTTP methods, there is a post method. A post method, it's used to submit data to the backend. There is a get method. A get method is used to retrieve information, to get information from the database. Then there is a put method. A put method is used to update information. And there is a delete method. A delete method is used to delete information. And the other thing is there are other types of HTTP methods. I'm sure you guys are going to learn about them in the future videos, like options. Options is also an HTTP method. So before I talk about the HTTP method that we'll be using, let's first learn how to define a path operation function. So let's go back to our VS Code. So this is how we define an operation function. So an operation function, before we start before I start explaining about the operation function, let me first import FastAPI. So from FastAPI import FastAPI, and app is equals to FastAPI. So here now let's now declare an endpoint. Let's declare an endpoint. So an endpoint consists of a path. So the first thing that you have to declare, it's a path, so which is which using a decorator. With FastAPI, for you to declare a path, you have to use a decorator. So this is a decorator app. Then we have to select the HTTP method that you want to use. So in this case, we're going to use get. So here, sorry about that. So here we're going to use just forward slash for now. Then we have to declare a function which is def. This is how you declare a function in Python. So let's just say it's gonna name this function root. Then here we want to return something, a message. So let's just say message hello world. So like I said, if this is a first video and this is confusing, I encourage you to check my previous video, which is FastAPI introduction, so that you can understand everything. So anyway, yeah, so this is the thing. So this is how you declare a path with an HTTP method. So this is a path, then this is an HTTP method, which is get. Then this is the function responsible. So this is the function. I don't even know how to spell function. It's a function responsible for operations. I can say operations, yeah, or logic. Operations or logic, anyway. So if you go to this path, whatever is under this function is the one that's supposed to be displayed. So in this case, this is a get. So we are trying to get information from the database or from the backend. In this case, this function is responsible to make sure that the logic is in place to get information. You get the point? Huh? Yeah. So here, root will be called by FastAPI whenever it receives a request to the URL or to the path, which is this path, using a get method. So let's try to check this if this thing works, So uvcon, this is how you run the saver. So uvcon, the main, which is the file, then app, which is this, the instance of the FastAPI, then reload. So this is responsible like this one is pretty much it's something that you can utilize. This is one of the advantages of FastAPI, where like whenever you make some changes, so this guy will be reloading the app. You get the point. Every time you make some changes, automatically it will reload, instead of you cutting and reloading the whole thing. It will automatically reload everything. So yeah, so let's go to our browser for us to view what's happening here. So if we go to our browser, let's open localhost. Okay, I think there's something wrong with our stuff. Let's go back to the code. I don't even know why it's not working. Let's go back to our code. So here, okay. Okay, what's wrong here? So there's this of declared and this and this. Oh, it's supposed to be a decorator, sorry. So it's at, yeah. Yeah, let's go back to our browser and reload this. So here, as you can see here, the message right now it's on the route on the main path. So if we want to, let's just say maybe we add the name of the path here. Let's just say maybe user, and we can even change the name here. So that we can just say like a user. Then I can just say my name here, Laxon Montali. Yeah, just make sure that it's making a lot of sense. Let's make sure I do this. So now we want to display this, or we want this information to be accessed through this endpoint or through this path. So if we go back to the browser, okay, sorry, I wasn't, let me go back to the VS Code so that you guys, you can see what I changed. So anyway, so this is what I added. I added user as the path. Here's /user, and this is the data that I want to show when someone access to this endpoint. When someone access this endpoint. So let's go back to our browser. So if you go back to our browser here, you notice that if you just reload the main endpoint, there won't be any data that will be displayed because we have changed the path. So if we go back to, if we go to the path that we have changed to, which is /user, do this, it will give you the data, as you can see here. So as you can see, when you are building an API, you use an HTTP method to perform a specific action. For example, post, even if we didn't talk about post, of which you're going to talk about post in the future videos, a post method is used to create data, like I mentioned, like it's used to submit data to the database. So which is used to submit data to the database. Then we use get method to read data. So this method get is used to retrieve data from the database. So as you can see here, we have managed to retrieve data or to display data that is coming from the backend using get method. And there are other methods like put. Put is used to update data. It's something that I'll talk about in the future videos, as well as delete. Delete is used to, if you want to delete information from the database. So thank you guys for watching, and if you want to learn more about other methods, I'll make sure that I add a link that you guys can visit and check all the other methods that you can that you guys you can learn, and you guys you can also try to practice on and all the stuff like that. And thank you for watching this video, and remember to subscribe.